All right, we're live from Grampas Boxing Gym in Westminster, California. We got someone on camera there. What's going on, guys? How's it going, Coach Marco?
Hey, what up, Chris? Good to see you again.
Yeah, it's kind of loud in here a little bit today.
Yeah, it is real loud. We're at Grampas Boxing Gym. We're trying something new here. We're doing there's the bell. We're doing a live stream podcast while they're hosting boxing fights.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it sounds like they're about to start some right now, actually.
Yeah.
We're about in the middle of the event, right? We've seen a couple of them.
Yeah, there's
already.
25 bouts. I think they're starting bout 11.
Oh,
11
wow.
or 12, so we're about almost halfway there.
So we've got some time here.
Yeah, we got some time. I hope the battery doesn't run out on the camera.
It's all right. I'm watching the preview this time. I'll be
All right.
I'll be on top of that in case it happens. It suddenly got quiet in here. They stopped the club music.
Yeah, well, they had to get quiet for the podcast.
Yeah, that must be what it was.
So these guys are here. They're talking.
Do they know that we're doing this? No, I'm just
Maybe.
Maybe.
We'll try to be sneaky about it.
Yeah.
So-
Well, we got a very nice setup here, though.
Yeah, thanks, Chris. You're the
welcome.
man.
Yeah.
Because I didn't do anything.
Oh, I meant your setup. I meant,
Oh.
we got the Sweet Science gloves on display. We got the headgear here.
Oh yeah, that's
It's
right.
all out here.
Oh yeah, me and Diego got here early and we set up our sales booth. We've sold a few things.
Oh, that's good. Man.
Yeah,
That's
we
good.
made enough money for gas.
Getting the brand out there. you
Yeah.
know? Yeah.
Dude, Gabe Rosado was here.
Gabe Rosado was here. Yeah, he was actually just in the ring and gave some encouraging words of advice to the young men and women of this gym. And you can hear behind us probably the sound of leather on leather as people warm up for the upcoming fight. We have some juniors getting in the ring, some kids here. How do you feel about that? They're
That's
pretty young.
awesome. Yeah. Yeah, they look like 8-year-olds.
Yeah,
I think
maybe.
that's the youngest age you can compete at.
Makes sense.
But yeah, this should be exciting. Sometimes the 8-year-olds put on the best fights.
I can imagine. Yeah, we would turn the camera around, only I'm not sure that we're allowed to.
Yeah, we're definitely allowed to.
Oh, okay. We might be able to treat you guys to some actual fight footage of amateur fights at
Yeah,
some
I
point.
don't think they
there.
want to see our ugly faces the whole time. But
Am I ugly?
I don't think so. But I mean, I don't have an opinion.
Hey,
either
you don't have an
way.
opinion one way or another?
Yeah,
Yeah. You know, it'd be cool.
you're tolerable.
Tolerable?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
What would be cool?
I was gonna say it'd be cool if we could, can grab some coaches or some fighters,
Yeah,
things like that
absolutely.
as they come out. So
Yeah.
as they're coming out of the room from the ring, maybe we'll grab some people and sit them down.
Yeah, I want to definitely talk with some coaches, some of the fighters that put on the best fights, and maybe even some officials.
Yeah, you don't have any fighters in this one. See, normally I don't know if you would normally be able to do this. You have fighters and all this stuff.
Yeah, we're supposed to have a couple, but they sparred on Friday, and I didn't like the way they looked, so got to go back to the lab and train a little bit harder. And when you come to these shows, it's winner take all. You can't go halfway because there's a big crowd. You got to be prepared.
Yeah,
If not prepared, don't show up. Stay home. Be a fan. Watch it from the seats.
true. Looks like I got to make sure that the camera doesn't die here, so I'm gonna plug it in so that you guys don't lose video the same way that you did last time.
Yeah, we got to watch the
Hey,
the
Diego,
kid fight.
Can you come around here real quick? Kids are about to fight too.
Yeah, Diego's gonna go for us. He can grab all the fighters.
We need it, yeah. We have to this time, man. There's a lot of stuff going on. We're in a different gym now. Hey, I want to make sure the camera doesn't die, so I'm going to give you an extension cord. Can you try and plug it in? Yeah. Take them through it, Marco. What's going on?
All right. Well, the two fighters are face to face. They're touching gloves. They're going back to their corners, and they're getting ready for the first round. This should be exciting. We got looks like Team Garcia versus Grampas Boxing. The home gym versus Team Garcia. Oh man, and Team Garcia is swinging for the fences right away. Oh, well, I've never done play-by-play on boxing, so this is interesting. But they're going at it. They're swinging
You're
back
doing
and
well,
forth.
though. You are doing well.
They're swinging back and forth.
Just make sure that you reference blue and red corner.
Oh, there we go.
For another name. So who's winning right now, blue or red?
It looks like Team Garcia is beating Grampas Boxing to the punch on this one. Looks like blue corner is winning this one. With the 8-year-olds, they only fight 1-minute rounds, so they're real quick. The thing with the amateur boxing is get as many punches and points as you can. So yeah, it looks like Team Garcia's staying strong throughout this round. He keeps landing some big shots. Oh, he just ducked and came back with a left hook, and that was the bell. I give that round to Team Garcia. Very good round. He stayed busy, throwing a lot of big shots, moving his head. And we'll see. They get 1-minute round and 1-minute rest. Just in a second here, once we make sure we've got power.
Hey, you know what, man?
Switch the camera.
That was well done. I wasn't watching because I was down here working on the power, and I could tell exactly what was going on in the ring. I think we might want to try this commentary thing sometime. What do you think?
Yeah.
You want to give it a shot?
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe some of these future amateur fights, we'll try and do play-by-play.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, people have to see these amateurs. These are future champions. Some of these guys are, current amateur champions, and they're really good. Their skill level is amazing. Once you get into the open class, this guy's got 50, 60, 100 fights. Some of these guys we'll see in the Olympics in the next 2 years.
That'd be great. We had a couple Olympians, or former Olympians, I should say, fight this weekend too. Did you see any of the fights this weekend?
Oh man, I was on the computer editing video, but who fought?
We had Ramirez and Imam for the WBC 140-pound belt that was vacated by Terrence Crawford. And Ramirez is a former Olympian. He fought in the 2012 Olympics, and he picked up the strap.
Oh,
so he won a unanimous decision. It was a good fight. Good fight.
Yeah, I'm planning to watch that later for sure.
Yeah.
My friend, the Italian boxer, she trains with, what's his name, Imam?
Imam, yeah.
Imam, yeah.
Okay. Give us a second while we work through the video difficulties, but in the meantime, Marco, you can keep calling play-by-play for this one.
Oh yeah, I wasn't paying attention to that second round. But,
no worries, no worries.
Let's just say it never happened. While we're waiting here, I just wanted to let everybody out there know that all these judges and referees for USA Boxing, not just here in LBC 33, but all throughout the country, they're volunteers. They work really hard. They usually do fights Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Take time out of their day. They don't get paid. Totally volunteer work, and they're out here supporting the youth. So make sure you guys support the judges, referees. Tell them thank you when you see them. Treat them nice, and say hi. Be nice. Don't get mad at them if they don't pick your fighter to win. All right, here's started round 3. Blue corners, they're both just facing each other. They got distance between them. They're just moving back and forth. Now they finally engage. Well, blue corner just keeps moving forward. It looks like he's bull rushing the red corner. They're back out in front. They're jabbing, keeping each other at distance. Looks like Team Garcia and blue corner is trying to find a home for that right hand. He keeps slipping and throwing it, but he's just missing.
There we go. I think we've got video back.
All right, we're back.
Although I just cut my face out of it, so if you guys are watching on YouTube, we'll ask Diego to correct that in just a minute.
Looks like Grampas back.
Oh, sorry. I cut to the intro there.
Based on what I saw, I'm giving it to Team Garcia, but this is a home gym.
Was that blue corner or red corner?
I'm giving it a blue corner.
You're giving it to blue corner?
I'm giving it a blue corner, but I wouldn't be surprised if the home gym red corner gets it. Sometimes that happens, so that's okay.
Yeah.
I tell my fighters, don't leave it in the judge's hands. You don't want an 8-year-old you don't want to tell him to go knock the other guy out, but and that rarely happens. You know, they're very well protected.
Yeah, I was going to say, at that age, that's got to be extremely rare,
Yeah,
right?
that's kind of frowned upon. The main thing with the young kids, the 8-year-olds, like I'd say 8 to 11, you know, you want to teach them good sportsmanship, and then you want to develop their craft. But and you know, they always shake hands. The fighter always goes to the other corner and gives the coach a high five. Here we go, the decision. Winner, blue corner. All right, Team Garcia, good job, guys. All right, so I think for the next bout, I think we're going to turn the camera around.
You want to turn the camera around?
Yeah, let the people see what's going on.
That's good, because look, I'm like getting chopped off right at the edge right there. You want to turn it around?
Yeah, we're going to turn it around, folks, so you guys can see the action at home.
Yeah.
And this is what we're all about, guys, bringing real boxing to you, bringing amateur boxing to you, and showing you the future champs.
And real boxing news.
There you go, real boxing all day long.
All right. Thanks, Coach Marco. Marco's going to go ahead and turn it around. Hopefully we've got all the technical difficulties with the camera out of the way, so you guys should have a pretty good view of what it looks like here at Grampas Boxing Gym. And if you see, we got a lot of people in here today for a show on this Sunday. Yep, that's looking good, Marco. You might want to zoom in on the ring a little bit. Yeah. Give him a good look at the action. Oh. How's it look?
That's pretty good when people sit down. Right?
Yeah, I think it'll be good. We're in between bouts now, so a couple people are walking by, but we will make sure to give you the best view that we can of the next fight on the card. We're about halfway through. I think they're going to go until 5 p.m. I don't know that we'll be live streaming for the entire time, but we're happy to bring you guys a couple fights. What's going on, man? Just so you guys know, we're also working a booth here, so we do have people coming up and asking questions every now and again about the various Sweet Science merchandise, gloves, headgear, things like that. Marco's the expert on all that. He can tell you about all the gloves and everything that's happening. I do see that it looks like we resolved any problems with video or stream calling. He'll be the one to tell you, man. I'm not sure exactly. They're pretty good, though. I have a pair of those.
Yeah, I know they feel pretty good.
Yeah.
60. 60?
Yeah. I wear those ones in training, too. They're not as fly as that, though, because I like the colors on that. I don't think they had those colors at the time. Sorry, fielding some glove questions. Doing what I can. Doing what I can to pitch. I'm doing what I can to pitch the product here, Marco. It's pretty good. Marco's got a little bit of a jewelry stand set up here with the lockets, kind of like what you see in Rocky, and they are going like hotcakes. I gotta say, the Rocky style necklaces, like the Rocky Marciano cufflink.
You guys see take card or not?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry about that. There it is.
That's the product for sure
You gotta
today.
show Diego how to do this.
How to what? Take cards?
Yeah. It's not difficult.
I was gonna say, don't you just swipe it through the square reader? I'm pretty sure I could show him how to do it. I'm gonna show him how to set all this stuff up too.
Yeah, exactly. That's what he's here for.
Yeah, I know. He's like gonna be the production assistant from now on.
I have to charge tax because it's credit, so I have to charge tax.
Marco charges tax. So we got a couple more what looks like 8-year-olds in the ring. A couple young guys, so they might be a little bit more difficult to see, but they're definitely technically sound. Look at that, throwing a lot of different punches. Quick hands at that age. Good footwork, good movement. A little bit of leaning, but that's to be found in anyone who's new to boxing. I'm sure I lean more than these kids do, to be honest. Going blue corner, applying the pressure. Red corner mostly backing up at this point. And now both moving forward, trading shots.
What do we got in there? Looks like Grampas Boxing's back in there.
I don't know who the other one is.
Trying to look at his logo on his shirt.
Trying to look at the logo at the same time.
It looks like he's Jackrabbit, but let me see. I've got the list here of the fighters. I definitely want to.
Oh, that's cool.
Let everybody know who's in the ring.
Yeah. Next time I need the list.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I just been calling everyone blue corner and red corner all day.
These
No,
guys,
I'm glad.
these guys train hard. They need recognition. That's for sure.
I know. What is it? Is this the 12th bout?
Let me see.
11, 12, something like that. But here at Grampas Boxing Gym, you can tell it's a very lively and happening spot. This is my first time here. I know Marco's been here with fighters before in the past, but I would describe it as the type of gym that you see in movies and TV.
Yeah,
From a boxing gym, it's a cool looking place.
Yeah, absolutely.
In an industrial park, which is not uncommon for boxing gyms to be located in places like that, but it's pretty spacious.
Yeah, it's got a good look to it. I definitely give the owners, props for hanging up a lot of posters, but it's it's visually appealing.
There's a good amount of posters here. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that definitely took some time, but paid off. Looks good.
I'm sure it must happen over time.
Yeah. So we've got Jackrabbit versus Grampas Boxing. Jackrabbit's a gym out of Long Beach. Very good gym. They have they got some good pros. Malcolm McAllister came out of there. Lonnie Adams, another great amateur that we had down here a few years ago. And they've got some highly ranked teenagers that box out of there. Anyways, we got Jackrabbit, 69 pounds. Grampas. Let's see who we got in the ring there.
Again, we got the youngsters here, but technically they look very sound from both gyms actually. When you look at it, see, this is the benefit of getting the start. I started way too late in boxing. How old were you when you started boxing?
Way too late also. I started when I was about 24, first time I walked into a gym.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I started boxing like that year. I did pretty well. I started sparring pretty much everybody I could spar, and I competed for a little bit, but it was too late anyways.
Yeah.
So I just got into, I learned as much as I could, and people asked me to help them out and teach them what I knew, and ended up working out. Apparently I never met the guy, but the story goes my grandfather was a pro boxer.
Are you leaving? You taking off? He's leaving.
Oh, we got Joe.
I tried to get him to sit down, but I think he's leaving.
Oh. All right, so
we had Joe, who competed here not too long ago, right?
yeah, he knocked the kid out in the second round.
Yeah, I remember.
Well, not really. He didn't really knock him out.
He stopped him.
Yeah, he
right?
stopped him. The kid was tired.
Him.
That was hard sparring. I would have wanted to stop it before he dropped the kid, but Joe doesn't know how to stop though.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's the hard thing about not having a referee in there, but it's definitely a learning experience for both parties, always.
Yeah, and it looks like we got in the red corner from Grandpa's. His name is Eris James. He's 10 years old, 69 pounds. And in the blue corner, we got Elijah Velez from Jackrabbit, 11 years old, 64 pounds.
Wow. I'm always impressed by kids this young with the experience and technique that they have.
And I mean, some of them are amazing. Our first guest was Juana Walton, and he had 53 fights.
Yeah,
he's 11
right.
years old.
That's right.
So these guys are right at that same level.
Yeah, and you remember they did some mitts and stuff for us afterwards.
Yeah.
And definitely the kid was doing some good work.
He was on the Steve Harvey show the next day, I think. He did some 100-punch combination on there. He looked great.
Is that all?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I've only ever thrown 3 punches in combination.
Yeah.
All right. There we go.
That was a close fight. I don't know. I think Jackrabbit's going to take it. From what I saw, he looked stronger throughout the fight. But if anybody out there is interested in taking up boxing, jump right into it. Find a good gym with a good reputation.
Like Sweet Science.
Yeah, Sweet Science. We're a good gym. There's a lot of good gyms out there, but do your due diligence and try to find the best gym closest to you, one that competes, and give it a try. You know, it's something that you'll never forget. You're competing in the ring.
So how small is the gym community? Are you really familiar with all of these gyms and who their fighters are and things like that because you guys are always sparring and seeing each other at events like this? Or
Yeah, you know, when I first got into it 10 years ago, it felt big, but in maybe 2 years, pretty much you see the same people all the time. And what's cool about it too is that you know, big name boxers. You know, you see them on TV and you think, oh, this guy's like, you know, a famous boxer, and you know, you don't think they're accessible, but then you go to the gym and you're doing jump rope right next to them, and it's just kind of a humbling experience. You know, a really good pro boxer has a lot of humility. You know, they just do their. Once you're in the gym, basically everybody's a boxer. Nobody. It doesn't matter if you're famous or not. That's one thing I love about the sport. But yeah, the circle gets small real fast. And the more fights you do, the better your fighters get. The circle gets even smaller. You know, I actually had a fight. You know, Robert Garcia is like one of the best coaches out there.
Sure.
And our gym's competed against his gym. His son, Robert Jr., usually manages his amateur team. We compete against those guys all the time. And I've had a pro that fought against one of Robert's guys. And you think, man, this guy's on Showtime, HBO all the time. You know, I'm at the weigh-ins. We're just, you know, talking to each other. And it's pretty cool. You know, everybody's just a normal person.
that's pretty cool. When you first started, in your first couple of years, you said it seemed really big. Was everybody receptive to you? Was it? What I mean is, as a new gym owner, did people expect to see you just come and go, or is there? Are they welcoming from the very beginning? Like, hey, welcome to the gym community, or are you just a competitive gym, and they're not very friendly to you?
It's not that they're not friendly, but I think you got to earn your stripes because it's kind of a hard-nosed sport, you know. Oh, we've got two ladies fighting. All right, should be a good match. We got somebody from Grampas. Let's see. Let's give them.
That's the owner of Grandpa's Gym on the apron, right?
Yeah,
Standing on the apron.
she used to fight. I believe her grandpa taught her how to box. She was a pretty good competitor. Then they opened up this gym, and here we are many years later. You know, she's helping out you know, people in the community, all these young fighters that want to learn the sweet science.
Yeah, that's awesome. Look at they are going at it to start the round.
Yeah, we got
A lot of exchange here.
13-year-old Cheyenne Acevedo from Grampas Boxing. Let's see. Oh, wait, no, she's not 13.
I was going to
16.
say, yeah.
Yeah, no, 16. This is the
big
13th.
13-year-olds, yeah.
13th bout, Cheyenne Acevedo, Grampas Boxing, 16 years old. She's 115 pounds versus Shalene Meza from X-Fit Boxing, another 16-year-old at 118 pounds. Grampas Boxing is coming out of the red corner.
Wow. A lot of heated exchanges early on, a lot of wild punches, but a lot of them landing too. For both women who are in the ring right now.
You know who's in the ring right there is the official. That's our good buddy Steve Herman. Well, I can't say his last name. It's right to save my life. But anyway, Steve is he puts on the SoCal boxing tournament. SoCal Championship boxing tournament that we compete in every year. It's in June. It's always in June out in Menifee. That's a great tournament. You get boxers from all over the world. Actually, last year we had a team from England, a team from Mexico, a team from Canada. You have Golden Glove champs from different states come down and compete. It's 3 days, 2 rings, and a lot of great boxing.
How many fighters would you say you have lined up for the SoCal this year from Sweet Science?
A lot.
Yeah.
Last year we took 7. I'm hoping to double it, if not triple it. Have anywhere from 15 to 20 plus fighters. I'm not exactly sure how many fights these girls have, but they're doing pretty good. Grandpa's Boxing's they got a good boxing team. They definitely have their fundamentals down. They won't put anybody in the ring that can't handle themselves. You know, Grandpa's Boxing, red corner's got height advantage, so you know, if she's able to use her height advantage and use her reach,